What's going on, everyone? We are back with another video, and today we are going to see which team is currently in the best position to win the championship. This is mainly to look at everything that's happened since the trade deadline. So the teams we're really going to be focusing on in this video are the Lakers, who got Andre Drummond, not on the trade deadline, but he was bought out, and he's now on the Lakers. We have the Nets, who picked up LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin still is only 78 right now, but I'm feeling like he had a decent game or two. So I'm feeling like he's gonna get at least to like an 80 overall by like the next roster update possibly, or if he has like a good week or two, I feel like he'll eventually go up. But yeah, that's what the Nets are looking like right now. We have the Nuggets too, who added Aaron Gordon. Were there any other teams? I mean, the Clippers got Rondo. In real life, I feel like that's a better addition than in 2K. I feel like in 2K, it's not going to do that much. But yeah, I guess the real focus are the Lakers, Nuggets, and Nets. And obviously, you still have like contenders like the Jazz and whatnot. I guess the 76ers did make a move for, was it George Hill? Yeah, it was George Hill. So we got that. But yeah, so the first year, we are going to do a rebuild. The first year is just going to be seeing who wins the NBA championship, and then we're going to just try and go back-to-back with that team. So not really much of a rebuild. It's going to basically, just try and win a second championship after this year. So we're just going to send the first season, see how everybody is, then I'm going to switch to that team. I'm just the Pistons right now, but we're going to switch to that team, and yeah. All right. End of the season, Pistons win 21-61. That's trash. LeBron wins MVP finally. I haven't seen him win MVP in a while. Frank Vogel 62-20. What's up with these pictures being so blurred? Like what the fuck's up with that 2K? God, 2K just keeps getting worse. I should have said, if none of these teams win the finals, we're still gonna be rebuilding one of them. In that case, I'll probably just do like a random wheel spin or something. But we're definitely going to be rebuilding one of the teams we're talking about. So, which is going to be the Lakers, Clippers, Nuggets, and then probably 76ers in Brooklyn. Miami! Actually, Miami made the move for Victor Oladipo. I thought they made another move. Maybe I'm just tripping right now. Chicago actually made a move for Vucevic, so we'll include them too. So basically anybody who made major moves at the trade deadline. So Lakers, Clippers weren't major, but they did have a change. Denver, and then Philly, Chicago, Miami, and Brooklyn, which is awesome because it's the top 4 seeds and 3 of the top 4 seeds in the West. So that's actually really good. So hopefully this goes well. Hopefully everybody makes it out of the first round. And dang, Chicago and Miami didn't. They both got clobbered by the teams they were playing, but everybody else made it through. So Lakers, Denver, one of those teams will make it through. Hopefully the Clippers make it through. And then as long as the 76ers and Brooklyn make it through, it doesn't matter what happens from there. Oh my God. Milwaukee's just stomping the competition right now. This is not okay. We need Brooklyn to come out, and we need the Lakers to come out. If not, I'll actually pick one of them because they would have made it the furthest. So I guess I'll do it by that instead of a random wheel spin. Whoever makes it the furthest, I'll not necessarily rebuild because none of these teams really need to be rebuilt. But simulate that round. Okay, we get Lakers, Nets. So we're going to be going back-to-back with one of these two teams. Brooklyn would probably be easier. But what's their contract situation? So they have 3 years. Oh, okay. So they have all 3 of them signed for 2 years with a player option, was it? Yeah, 2 years with a player option. So rebuilding around them will be hard, but it's not going to be that difficult to compete when you have that great of players. Spencer Dinwiddie has a player option after this year, so we probably wouldn't be able to get him back. DeAndre Jordan, LaMarcus Aldridge, we couldn't. Yeah, Blake Griffin, we couldn't. Wait, they had Patrick Beverley? Was that a 3-way trade or something? I low-key like that for the defense, obviously, but yeah, we might not even be doing that, so let's just simulate the round here. And the Lakers win with LeBron James winning Finals MVP, so the Lakers are who we're going to rebuild. I genuinely have no idea. I mean, obviously they're gonna have LeBron and they're gonna have AD still. But I don't know whose contracts are up. I don't know if Kuzma's is up. Player progression. All right, this team is pretty ass. It's actually really ass outside of Anthony Davis. LeBron James regresses to a 94 for some reason. I know he's old, but still, come on. Auto-generate rookie class. This is not going to be more than 1 year. This is literally only trying to go back to back to back with the Lakers. Yeah, it is back to back to back because they did win last year too. So let's just go perimeter defense to LeBron. Let's go offensive fundamentals to Anthony Davis, I guess. And let's go athleticism. No, let's go untapped potential. Do we want to do Roach or Taylor Horton-Tucker? I think I'm going to go Taylor Horton-Tucker. I think I'm going to send him and the other dude into the G League because I don't think I'll have spots for them on the team. So I think I'm going to throw them both into the G League, and then around the trade deadline, I'll bring them up and trade them, and hopefully they'll bring in some good talent. So if we assign to G League and assign to G League, and we have to sign somebody else real fast. All right, we're going to be trading away Kuzma and Marcus All in a first for Mitchell Robinson and LaMarcus Aldridge. Mitchell Robinson, we just need a better center. LaMarcus Aldridge will be great off of our bench, or I might look to trade him. Like a little under 13 mil, I'll probably look to trade him. If I don't like any of the offers now, I'll just look at the trade deadline. But we do need a starting point guard. All right, so we trade for Mike Muscala and Derek Favors, and we're going to bring in Jalen Brunson and Malik Monk, two solid guards. Starting lineup probably set now. Bench is probably good enough for now. They're probably good enough to compete. What happens if we move KCP to a small forward? How tall is he? He's 6'5", and he doesn't go down in overall. So we're going to put him in starting small forward, and then we're going to need to get a backup point guard. All right, we trade for DeMarcus Cousins. We're going to get a really solid first-round pick in Jeremy Lamb. I want to see how tall he is. That's kind of what this depends on. He's 6'5", so if we move him to small forward, he goes up to an 80 overall. And I was thinking moving LeBron to point guard. If we make him our starting point guard, then the lineup should be good. I hate this game sometimes. Jeremy Lamb gets minutes. Mitchell Robinson. Wait, we only have 9 players. Wait, how do we only have 9 players? Doesn't it only let you go down to 11 players? Wait, what the fuck? I'm so confused right now. Okay, wait, so did I trade whoever was our power forward? Fuck. Okay, well, 9 is probably fine, but we obviously we need to sign some more players. All right, last trade, we're going to bring in Mo Wagner and a first-round pick. What we're going to do is move LaMarcus Aldridge back to the center position. And then move him to the power forward position. He spreads the floor better, and he's not a great defender, so I'd rather have him at the power forward. Wherever he went, it's up to an 81 overall, which is fantastic. So lineup is set. I think this is definitely a really good team. Definitely a really good team. We need to do a 10-man lineup now. And KCP is going to get minutes, not this guy. We're probably going to have to give... Oh, this keeps changing. I hate this. I hate this so much sometimes. So much. Jeremy Lamb, 27 minutes is fine. KCP's getting that. You're getting that. Who's our power forward? Mo Wagner. Probably give him a little less. Probably give Mitchell Robinson a little bit more. And I think we're set. I think this is definitely a really solid team to competing with. I think starting lineup wise, we're better. I think we're better. Obviously, I plan on making a lot of moves at the trade deadline. This is not the team I want to be going into the championship with, solely because I know how bad LeBron James is this year in 2K. Because he regressed a lot. And so for some reason, 2K wants the Lakers to seem really bad, which they usually are because, you know, they'll have LeBron and AD and literally nobody else. So hopefully we made moves to help this team make it back to the championship and win 3 straight championships. All right, so we're 32-21, which is terrible. I think last season we went 62-20, so this is definitely not where we want to be. Standing wise, we're 3rd. We're not too far behind. But the Nets are looking disgusting. They're looking absolutely disgusting. And the team's probably worse than what they were last year. Did James Harden actually regressed already? Kevin Durant, I don't think regressed. I'm not 100% sure. I thought he was a 96. So I think he regressed a little bit. Kyrie's a 92 though, so he's looking fine. But we definitely need to make moves to be competing with those top teams. 32-21 is just not going to cut it. I know the Hawks are really good in 2K too, so we're going to have to work on that. All right, Clippers are selling. I don't know if we can match that contract is the thing. We actually need to switch everybody's position right now so we can get prime trade bait. Everybody's willing to go. What I've learned is get the superstars. Get the superstars. So we're going to do that. I don't think I have to sign anybody. I'm going to see if I have to sign anybody real fast just to make sure. I need someone who's on a who doesn't want a lot of money. Okay, we got you. Just to make sure. Okay, cool. That looked like we didn't have that many players. 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. Okay, we're good. We're going to call up from G League. We're going to call you up from G League. And we're going to move your position. And hopefully they're in, you know, positions where we can trade them away for a lot. Obviously, because they were in the G League, their overalls aren't reflecting what they actually are. Talen Horton-Tucker would be like an 80. Roach would be like a 76. But at the end of the day, Talen Horton-Tucker as an 80 is really solid, even if we don't trade him away. Because he's only taking up less than 2 mil. So he's always an option to just keep. But we're going to work on a couple of those trades with the teams that are selling. The players that I was eyeing was Paul George. Clippers were selling. Bulls were selling. So I'm looking at Zach LaVine and Vucevic. I can't get both of them because of their contracts. But hopefully I can snag one of those 3 guys because I think they were the top 3 guys. The Jazz were selling, but I didn't want to take Donovan Mitchell. I know he's also really hard to trade for. Rudy Gobert could be an option, though. But I'm going to try one of the other 3 guys I said. DeRozan could also be an option, actually, on the Spurs. All right, we got KCP. We got LaMarcus Aldridge and Malik Monk. We're going to have to bring back a player. Super cheap deal. This guy, 2 stars. I think it was going to be that easy, if I'm being completely honest. So, what positions do we have? Jalen Brunson is a shooting guard. We could keep Paul George as shooting guard, Jalen Brunson point guard. So if these guys all stay in the lineup, we still have Mitchell Robinson to play center. This guy won't stay. So we need a center for off the bench and a point guard for off the bench. And everybody could be moved, I guess. George Hill could definitely be moved because we have Talen Horton-Tucker. All right, we're going to try and get Zach LaVine here. We have the money. He is getting paid less than $20 million. We do have Jeremy Lamb, so we can potentially get him. This might... I totally forgot we have this. I'm going to try and save that. Oh my god. Oh my god. We just got... We're winning the championship. We're winning the championship. Paul George is a small forward now. 100%. You should go up, right? He goes up 1 overall. How much does Zach LaVine go up? He doesn't go up at all anymore. He usually goes up like 1 overall, but maybe because he's an 88 now, he's not gonna. My controller keeps disconnecting. I'm getting a new controller soon, so it's gonna be okay. But, okay, so we're winning a championship now. I didn't think it was gonna be like that. So now that we're just going full balls to the wall now. Now that I know we have that, we're going full out. LeBron James, he's 2 years left in the NBA. According to 2K, he's going to retire after this. But we have Zach LaVine. We have a 31-year-old Paul George. Zach LaVine's on a 1-year deal. Anthony Davis. Still only 29 years old, but he's not exactly young anymore. Mitchell Robinson is definitely going to be safe, I think. We got a Toro, Brunson, Toscano. I don't know what these guys' contracts. I don't think we have any big deals. So if we can get a guy on a rookie deal for cheap, we're going to be looking at that. All right, Raptors want Miles Bridges for Chris Boucher. I'm going to trade Chris Boucher, possibly, probably. Because I still have that first round pick. I'm trying to get rid. That's what I'm trying to do, is get another superstar on the team. We're going to go for it. Damian Lillard is available. He's on a selling team. We were able to trade up in contracts to get Steven Adams and Mike Conley. It's looking like it's going to be pretty hard. Let's throw in that first round pick, and this first round pick, and this first round pick. We win the championship. That's all I can say is we win the championship. I had to give up basically all my... I actually still have Mitchell Robinson. I didn't even know that. But the starting lineup of Lillard, LaVine, Paul George, LeBron James, and Anthony Davis, we just Brooklyned the Nets. We're going to call it Brooklyning the Nets. All right, that's what we just did. We did exactly what they did, except we took people still in their prime, like LaVine, Lillard. He's still going to be nasty. Paul George, 31, still going to be really good. Everybody else is still really good. So, off the bench, we do still have Mitchell Robinson and Jalen Brunson. We do have to figure out the other positions, though. We have our center. We have our point guard. PJ Dozier could probably stay on the team. Taylor Horton-Tucker is actually our shooting guard. So, let me change that. Let me make sure I switch Jalen Brunson and Mitchell Robinson back real fast, just so I have that, so I don't forget that, and get the actual minutes correct. They got you, and Taylor Horton-Tucker. Felicio's not going to get minutes, so really we only need our power forward, and then we should be set. All right, we'll bring in Nick Richards. He's a 78 overall. So this should be the final rotation. 10-man lineup. Yes. Jalen Brunson, you can probably get less minutes. Everybody off the bench is getting like no minutes this year. Wait. I traded PJ Dozier, not Cristiano Felicio. Fuck, I'm so stupid. So we have to trade Cristiano Felicio. That's what we have to do. All right, Kenrick Williams, 77 overall. Why not? Coaching. Rebuild lineup. Lineup looks fine now. I probably want Taylor Horton-Tucker getting a little bit more minutes. Jalen Brunson, you're going to get a little less. Yeah, the guys off the bench just aren't getting many minutes. Paul George. Paul George can definitely get 31 minutes. What the fuck? Okay. So I think team's set now. And we're easily title favorites. And if we don't win the championship, this will be the most rigged thing 2K has ever done. All right, we end up finishing 55 and 27, so that's nice. Trae Young wins MVP, putting up ridiculous numbers. Killian Hayes, bro, rookie of the year, bro. Did they put him in the G? They probably put him in the G League because he was like an 84 overall, and he's an 85 now. And yeah, he just put up ridiculous numbers. Shooting efficiencies are kind of trash. Precious Achua, sixth man defensive player. Yeah. Steve Nash. So they went 62 and 20. So we kind of caught up. We were, I think, 10 games behind. We finished 7 games behind. We got LeBron on the All-NBA first team. We're looking for Lakers. We got Anthony Davis on the first team defense, and no one else. We finish as the first seed, which is awesome. Oh, we just dominated. Wait. Yo, what happened to the Suns? I didn't take anybody from them. That's weird. Mavericks? Did I take some? I don't think I took someone. We did give him Derek Favors, but I don't think I used Derek Favors in an insane trade. But Nuggets ended up being really good. They have Malik Beasley now, who we ended up giving them. We ended up giving them. And then Pelicans are just the Pelicans, you know? For some reason, they're just God tier. But season stats, let's look at everybody. LaVine. These stats are a little skewed because we didn't have anybody, but Paul George. No, we traded for him too. We traded for all three of these guys. So our actual guys, LeBron at 23.5 and AD at 20. Rebounds, 9 and 7.5. 8 assists for LeBron, 3 for Anthony Davis. Overall shooting efficiencies look solid too. Anthony Davis could have shot the 3 a little bit better, but now we got these guys who are gonna spread the floor so well for us. So if we lose, I'm gonna 6 games is a little close for this team. Donovan Mitchell put 49 on us in the closeout, but Lillard put up 41 and 30, and that's why we gave up our entire future for you, baby. LeBron, 25 on 12 shots. Can you talk about efficient? Efficient, bro. Like, okay, a 3-point shooting was a little trash, but overall 60%. Who's stopping us? We got the Suns here. Light work. We gave them a game, but Levine dropping 41. The fact that we have 5 guys who can drop 40, 50 points on you guys any game, and when you have Jalen Brunson coming off the bench for 25, what are you gonna do? We outscored him by 21 plus 7, 28 in the second half. So we actually tied going into the after the first half. But Chris Paul had a really nice game, but not enough for the 55% shooting. Oh my god. And now we have the Pelicans here, who always give us a struggle, but oh my god, bro. They need to chill Zion out, bro. I swear. This, like, look at that blowout, bro. Look at that. 34, 24, 23, 21, 18, bro. On 9 shots. On 7 shots. Bro, Jalen Brunson is ridiculous in this game. If y'all are rebuilding, get him. Because he's literally... What's his playoffs? What's his playoff stats? 14 on 50, 36% shooting. Okay, but he's just goated in the closeout game. He's like being like Game 6 Clay on them. We got the Hornets here who have LaMelo, Gordon Hayward. I mean, we literally dominate this team. We did give them Robert Covington, but we dominate this team. There we go. We swept them. AD is Finals MVP this year, and that's how you go back to back to back. That's how you literally form the greatest team of all time. We just Brooklyned the entire NBA. Nets didn't stand a chance. I actually would have liked to beat them in the finals. I thought that would have been really cool. We could have Brooklyn. But anyway, yeah, this is what the final team looked at. We definitely took advantage of the whole like team selling, because in no world would we ever get Damian Lillard. But at the end of the day, he says he wants to be in Portland his entire career. But at the end of the day, that might change in a few years. That might change in a few years when they're still not competing and he wants a ring. Zach LaVine, I don't see the Bulls moving on from him. Zach LaVine's amazing, and he's still, what, 27? So that, but Paul George, same thing. Hasn't won a ring. Needs a ring. 32 years old. Who else? No one else. Everybody else was just bench players. But yeah, there you guys go. That wasn't really a rebuild. That was kind of a rebuild. I did more than I had to. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, fuck the Nets. Fuck teams that do this. Alright, it's super annoying, super uncompetitive. There's literally only 2 teams that can win the finals this year. If anybody else does, it'd be completely shocking. Like, it'd literally be like, yeah. So, but anyway, I hope you guys still enjoyed the video. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.